Um, Also, another point to add, right after he's baptized, he's tested then um, with the temptation in 40 days. Um, just because you get born again, you're saved, you're in Him now, doesn't mean life is going to be simple. Um, it is and it isn't. His burden is light. Um, it's much easier to function in this life with Him and knowing that He's there with you and for you rather than by yourself, and no confidence in the afterlife or anything, then that is too hard. Um, but then you have a walk, a Christian walk. You're walking with Him, and it's a personal relationship, a living relationship through Him and with Him. And it doesn't mean, He's just going to give you $50 million and everything's going to be fine. Praise God if He does bless you in such a way, but I think you're going to have different challenges and different circumstances and situations where you are being tested in different ways. Um, I could come up with I have an example right now that I could share, but I don't want to, because, uh, but tested. Um, like, for example, praise God, at my store, I haven't really gotten upset in a long time at my store. Uh, I could have gotten really upset the other night. You know what happened the other night? A drug dealer came in. Usually drug dealers will put money on these cards so they have like an online banking account that they can access at any time. And then they will take money from welfare recipients, where welfare recipients have like food stamps. So they'll take their food stamps and somehow they'll get the money from the food stamps by transferring the funds from the $500 of the drug dealer, and the drug dealer can compensate the person with the food stamps with drugs then, which is what they really want, rather than feeding their children with the food stamps money. So drug dealer comes in, wants $500 on the card, so he can do this and rob children. And my coworker, he puts the money on the card, but then he calls me up front. I don't want to be up there at any point, any time whatsoever, because it's always trouble, So I go up there and he's like, Alex, this gentleman, he says that I put $520 on his card, and I only counted 500, and I put it in the box, but I can't find the key. Alex, what do I do? And I could have been like, well, this drug dealing scum is obviously robbing us, and yes, I'm calling you that right in front of you, you scum. And you're a liar. Sean didn't do that. He put 500 in the thing, and yeah, we don't have the key, but screw you. Get out of here. If we find the 20, we'll give it back to you. Otherwise, dead. I could have been like that. And then he would have ended up, busting my face and sending his goons over here and robbing us or something, That would have been bad. But instead, since we couldn't find the key to the lockbox, I said, okay, I'll pay you $20, and if we find the 20, then you can pay me the 20 back. But here's your 20 that, I'm trusting the drug dealer that he's being honest. It probably wasn't a smart move on my, 20 bucks, but 20 bucks, I don't care. So, rather than Sean getting murdered by the guy or something, I paid the 20, and the guy was like, "You gonna find that 20, dog? Hey, all right, good night." And I'm like, "Yeah, right. Oh, yes, sure, we'll find that 20." I was um, doubtful that we would find the 20, but thank God we found the key then. Sure enough, the drug dealer was actually honest. It's hard to find an honest drug dealer these days, but that is a miracle that we found that. What does that have to do with what we're talking about? I don't know. I'm sorry.